may have something going on in it. The next day, the next night, I think they had that classroom thoroughly cleaned. When we came back and sampled again on November 26th, classroom 9 was back at a normal level compared to outside. Finally, on November 30th, we came back to this lunchroom that was following the PTO meeting conducted that Tuesday night, and we took samples outside and inside, and again, this lunchroom compares favorably with what was going on outside. Any questions? Yes, sir. Yes.
Can you repeat the question? Because we cannot hear the question.
The question was, how were the classrooms randomly picked? There wasn't, we didn't use a, let's do it all the odd ones, let's do all the even ones. It was just random up and down the halls. We went in about half the classrooms, I think. Yes.
No, I think the basic understanding behind it, when I talk about food safety, but I need to know for a fact that with my daughter in this school, 5-10 years from now, she's not going to have any health issues based on something here, based on the situation we're dealing with now, whether it's asbestos or whether it's mold, what have you. I want that guarantee. I don't want a suggestion or whatever. Can I be guaranteed that that will not affect her based on what's going on now? What we're discussing now, I know it could be something happen later. I'm talking about what we're discussing now, that she won't develop any health issues based on that, until she leaves the school and go to that middle school. Can we be assured of that as a parent?
Everyone hear the question? Can anyone guarantee that there will be no health effects 10 years down the road from a child going to school in this building relative to mold or asbestos? I don't think anybody can guarantee what your child might come up with, but I can tell you based on indoor air quality and the work that's been done in the school, this building is relatively normal compared to other schools, other commercial buildings. And I don't know this most of you, you have higher mold in your houses right now that are in this building. Yes, ma'am.
Why haven't the testing been done every 3 years like it's supposed to be done? Why did y'all have to wait until somebody complains? And why did y'all just build us a playground and give us tax jobs when Colera, Hawena, and all the other places have new schools, their schools?
The play yard was a grant. The play yard was a grant. A grant that PTO applied for. It wasn't through the school board.
I feel like that these schools here are not being treated fairly because the Board of Education, their building is old, but guess what? Inside, I bet you they have new walls, new everything. I bet you there's not mold over there.
Well, let me address the mold issue. There's no federal regulation that says a school's got to be inspected for mold every 3 years. Now, asbestos, a school system by law has to conduct certified re-inspections for any materials that have asbestos in that school every 3 years. My company's been doing that every 3 years since 1993. So I can address the asbestos issues. When a school system has a moisture problem, mold needs 4 things to grow. It needs moisture, it needs a food source, it needs time, and it needs the right temperature. You take any one of those away and mold cannot amplify. When we get a call from a school, we immediately go get to that school, we do an investigation, we try to determine a moisture source, and if needed, we don't recommend sampling as part of the investigation. The EPA says it's a waste of money. You shouldn't spend your money sampling. The EPA says identify the moisture source, clean up the mold, and that's the way you handle it. But when we get a call from the school system, we immediately go do a survey, an investigation, and if we think necessary, sampling, and the school will then usually take our recommendations and implement them. I can't address the other issues that you brought up. This young lady back here.
Was this year the first time you did